what's up? It's Alisha. Welcome back to our channel. So today's video is going to be an initial review on the gorgeous hair that I'm rocking today. It is the Kinky Straight Blown Out Wefts from HerGivenHair. As you guys know, I previously reviewed their curly texture about a month or two ago, and I absolutely love the quality of their hair. So they reached out to me again to review this Kinky Straight hair. So of course I couldn't pass the opportunity because their hair is just, in my personal opinion, is just that bomb. So like I mentioned earlier, I am rocking the Kinky Straight Blown Out Wefts in the inches 16, 18, and 20 inches. I have about 2.5 of the bundles sewn onto my hair, so yes, it is a sew-in. I decided to go ahead and do something different because I typically always do wigs, but I figured I want to really test this hair out by doing an actual sew-in. So I have the 20 inch at the bottom, 18 inch in the middle, and I have about a half of the 16 inch at the top of my head. And yeah, so this is about how long the hair is. I did go ahead and cut off about an inch or two at the very end of the hair because I wanted a very even cut. So the hair would be about a little bit longer than this, but because I did go ahead and cut off about an inch or two of the hair, it stops about bra length. So it is still pretty long. I love the length of the hair. So yeah, I'm loving it right now. Before we go ahead and get into the actual initial review of the hair, I did want to go ahead and show you guys me unboxing the hair as well as me co-washing the hair and me blow drying and straightening the hair. And you guys will see that the hair doesn't get bone straight, but it does get pretty straight. So just imagine your natural hair being blown out and straightened. That's about how straight that this hair will get. So it gets pretty straight, but it does still have the volume and texture as typical natural hair. So go ahead and check out that part of the video, and then I'll come back and give you guys my initial review on the hair. So you guys, the package came in, of course, a typical DHL bag. So here I am just taking both boxes out of the package, and the hair comes in this little cute black box that says HerGivenHair on the front, and the hair comes packaged very neatly, very neatly in these plastic wraps. So I'm just going ahead and taking out each bundle of hair, and as you guys can see, the bundles are super thick, you guys, like very thick. So I was pleasantly surprised to see how thick they are. Even the ends are not very frail. Like the whole bundle from top to bottom is very thick, which is a plus. And then as you guys can see, they did go ahead and put 2 bundles into one box and another bundle into another box. Also, all of the packages comes with a daily maintenance packet, and that'll help you take proper care of the hair. Next, I went ahead and washed the hair. I feel like it's so important to make sure you wash out the bundles before you go ahead and install them. So I am using the Shea Moisture brand. It's the coconut and hibiscus line. So I'm starting off by applying the shampoo first, and of course I'm using cold water because I find like that helps to keep the moisture in the hair. So I'm applying the shampoo first, and then I will follow up the Shea Moisture coconut and hibiscus conditioner. And I do finger detangle the hair because I want to make sure I get all the knots and tangles out. So make sure that you guys are detangling as you are washing, because that'll help make the install process much easier. After I have gone ahead and did the same wash routine throughout the entire 3 bundles, I'm going to go ahead and let the hair sit on the counter overnight and let it air dry. I went ahead and got the hair installed the next day, but I personally want to show you guys how I blow dry and straighten the hair. So I'm starting off by applying some argan oil throughout the entire head of hair, and that'll help keep the hair soft and very manageable. So to begin blow drying, I'm just going to go ahead and use my Baby Bliss Pro blow dryer, and I'm using also a denim brush, and that'll really help to get my hair as straight as possible, so I don't have to put too much heat on the hair when I'm straightening it. And then I'll also help to get rid of any of the kinks that I don't want to be in the hair, because I do want this hair to be pretty straight. Not bone straight, but I do want for it to be as straight as possible. And if you guys are wondering, I do have the blow dryer set on low heat, so it won't be too damaging to the extensions. So here is how the hair is looking after I have went ahead and blow dried all of the hair. It's not super straight, but it is much more tame than it was previously. So before I straighten the hair, I did go ahead and apply heat protectant. So I'm using the Kyra Platinum Heat Protectant Spray in the number 20. And this will help not only protect against heat damage, but it'll also protect against any humidity. For the actual straightening process, I am just using a Baby Bliss Pro flat iron. I think it's set at like the 20 setting. So I'm using that flat iron and also a denim brush as well. I realized halfway through my process that the hair gets so much more silkier and smoother whenever I use a denim brush to chase the flat iron. So I started to do that, and I saw a huge difference in how straight the hair got. So I continued to do that throughout the entire head of hair, and it made a huge difference. So I would definitely suggest chasing your flat iron with a denim brush whenever you are straightening your extensions. After I finish straightening, this is how the hair looks, you guys. It is super soft, has tons of volume and body, and it just looks like pretty much my natural hair. So you guys just saw me unboxing the hair, co-washing the hair, and blow drying and straightening the hair. So far, you guys, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. This texture, I was a little bit skeptical because I personally have fine like 3C4A hair, so I wasn't really sure how this coarser texture would match with my natural hair. But surprisingly, you guys, this texture matches very, very well. So if you have like more like 3C4A hair, this hair will match perfectly with your like blown out, straightened hair. I personally think that it matches great. So I was a little bit skeptical at first because I even had to ask her, I was like, do you think this will really work with my hair? Because my hair isn't that kinky. It's more of like a fine 3C4A texture. But I'm surprised, you guys, the hair matches pretty well. So I'm definitely loving the texture of it. It's very full and has so much volume. I love how much volume this hair has, you guys. Like, it's just so full and this has so much body. I feel like it's perfect for this time of the year because it just will keep me warm. And it just has so much movement, which is what I love as well. I did go ahead and throw in these little these waves, and I do go ahead and maintain the waves at night by just putting in about 6 Vanity knots, and I take it down in the morning and I come out with these like voluminous soft waves. It's so low maintenance. It really helps me from having to like put a lot of tension and a lot of heat on my hair, which is what I love as well. As far as tangling goes, there is hardly any tangling at all. Like, I don't really experience any tangling. If I do experience a tangle or two, I will just go ahead and comb it out or brush it out. But it is very manageable, so I don't really experience tangles, like, honestly, at all. So the tangles are very minimal. Shedding. So shedding, I will say, is not very minimal. I am actually not very fond of how much it sheds. It doesn't shed a crazy amount, but it does shed enough to where I have a problem with it because I don't like to really see a lot of hair on the floor. But with this hair, I do see a little bit more hair on the floor than I would like to see. So I'm not a fan of that, but it's not crazy to where you're seeing like chunks and chunks of hair coming out. It's not that crazy. That's probably my only con so far about the hair, is that it does shed a little bit more than normal. And I feel like I can overlook the shedding because of how great of quality this hair is. It's very manageable. It's super soft, you guys. Like, it is so soft. So overall, the hair is great quality. The hair does the trick, and I feel like it's low maintenance, so it keeps my routine very simple in the morning, which is what I love. So you guys, that is it for today's initial review. If you guys are interested in purchasing the hair, go ahead and check out the link down below. And of course, I will come back at the end of the month to share with you guys my final thoughts on the hair, if I was suggested, how I feel about it, how the hair is held up, and things like that. So stay tuned for that. As always, you guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.